Hey everybody, so we are about to get back on the trail. This is Devil's Thumb Trail coming out of Fraser. So what ended up happening was I was getting all like worked up about the upcoming section, missing previous sections, just like the whole Colorado deal in general. And what I mean by that is there's a lot of passes and sections of trail that I feel unsafe, and so I've been skipping and taking alternates to get around, which has made me feel a little guilty and like I was missing out or a fraud. And that in combination with not having any trail family to hike with was starting to really get on me. And it was just a lot of little stuff that were, wouldn't have otherwise been a big deal, but because of the other stresses were starting to pile up. So I took a break from the trail, cleared my head in the hotel, just kind of think about things and remind myself why I'm out here. Also got some pretty cool views of the mountains after some storms that went through, and then decided to come back out here to Fraser and hike in from Fraser. So I'm missing the highest part of the CDT on purpose because I don't feel safe. I was actually talking to my buddy, he was in one of the previous videos, Captain Sweatpants. A guy that we helped out was up on Hope Pass, which I did actually climb over and fell, and he ended up getting a punctured lung. So it's not an unwarranted fear or irrational fear. But anyway, I will stop rambling. Got to see a moose today. There was a cow and a calf moose on the road up about a few miles back that I was hiking. It was really cool. A little bit nervous because they are territorial, and kind of just walking up on a mother with a child is never a good idea, no matter what animal species. So, but other than that, today's been going great, feeling amazing, all recovered and recuperated after taking the break and ready to get back at it. Should be at Steamboat Springs on the 12th. Today is the 6th, and the plan is to take the next 2 days to get to Grand Lakes, do a real quick resupply in the morning, and then get back out on trail, and then get to Grand Lakes, or not Grand Lakes, to Steamboat Springs on Tuesday. And then 3 days after that, I will be theoretically crossing the Colorado-Wyoming border, and a day after that getting into my first town in Wyoming. So really, really happy that I'm back out on trail and that we're past all of the hard spots. One of the other reasons that I picked this trail to get on is there was a big wind event in September of 2020, and there are thousands and thousands of trees. The Forest Service considers the trail impassable, so I'm getting on just north of where that section is. So was trying to minimize the amount of trail that I miss. It's about 40 miles that I will have to clean up at in the future at some point, but no worries, because I do plan on coming back, and hopefully hiking with other people or just shorter sections will help with just keeping a clear head and tackling those more difficult parts a little bit more easily. So appreciate you all sticking with it, and I'm going to stick with it, keep on going, and see you out on the trail. Good morning, everybody. So day 2 out of Fraser. We are heading to Grand Lake. Originally, the plan was to try and get to like the park right before the town, because it was gonna be like a 20-mile day. Didn't want to like overcommit myself, but I went a little bit further yesterday than I had planned, so I've got less than 20 miles to go today. Oh, here's that cabin. It's an abandoned cabin. But I think I'm going to be able to make it into Grand Lake, which is going to make it easier for me logistically, because there's a few things that I wanted to do when I got there. Dumping off my puffy, my warm sleeping bag for my quilt, and I think that's it in terms of changes. But then it'll just be easier to resupply today, which will allow me to get out early tomorrow and do more than like the 10 to 16 that I had planned. Maybe get over that ridge. There's like a ridge 16 miles ahead of or north of Grand Lake, and so the idea would be to get over that tomorrow if I get out early. Hopefully that all works out, but we'll see, because it is 7:30 right now and things are going good. But you never know, because you get things like this coming on the trail. No idea what this thing is. It's like a steam engine. Stupid bugs. Huh. Interesting. Definitely a steam engine. But for what purpose, I don't know. Mining, undoubtedly. Something for mining. So this is what I was talking about earlier with the wind event having a lot of blowdowns right before where I got on today. This is another section that was affected by it. However, they've got chainsaws and have come through here to clear it out. But you can see, like, if they hadn't, it would be impossible to get through here. There's somebody that had to get off trail earlier because they slipped going over some blowdowns, and a stick impaled their foot when they fell through the trees. Hey everybody, so just finished up a little bit of a break. Man, I really need to do something about this. And there's a bee trying to eat my water bottle. And so figured I'd close this out. Since I've already talked a lot, I'll make it quick. Great 2 days from Fraser to here to Grand Lake. Definitely was the right call to take a break and just kind of hit the reset button. Feel 100% back out here. Really happy that I'm here. And looks like we're going to have to skip Rocky Mountain National Park because all the trails are closed from fire damage from last year. And then on to Steamboat Springs in about 4 days. So looking forward to all of that section and seeing you guys up the trail.